3 at ESF, so maybe I wasn't paying as much attention because I was making sure kids didn't kill each other. But I wasn't that into it.
Cars 1 for me was always no better than alright. It was just like, it was
I agree wholeheartedly. Hey, they have Bambi. Now, the Bambi movies were the ones that were too sad for me to watch.
I could see that.
I
never saw them.
Didn't like the first Bambi, like just because it kind of made me feel like, damn, that shit hurt.
Hey, they got Finding Nemo, the first one. I mean, it's expected, but let's go.
They had that movie Bolt. That was.
I kind of like
okay.
that.
The dog one? I rocked that movie.
It was nothing spectacular, but it was alright.
Hey, A Bug's Life. That was a Brother Bear. I never watched those movies.
I remember that.
I wasn't interested in those.
They got Iron Man 3. Which is
Chicken Little was fire.
Chicken Little was
I liked
cool,
it.
But I hated his dad. That nigga was the worst.
Kind of
like, bro, how are you gonna switch on your own son? How?
And then try to switch back after he proves he's right.
Right, that was so dirty. I hate that nigga, bro. Like, that nigga is vile and he deserves death, bro. Not the whole clown, even though he is a clown, no cap. But the whole town started bullying this nigga's son, and then he joined in.
Yeah, he really got to fake it on his own kid.
No!
My man,
I remember that.
Y'all are right. My son is a goof. I'm like, bro.
They got the live action Kim Possible movie.
Wasn't that garbage?
It was. I heard it was trash.
Oh.
I'm not watching that. They got Frozen.
Hell no.
Frozen is overrated as shit, bro. I've seen that movie, and I didn't see the hype.
I never saw it. It just sounded really lame.
I just know that I didn't like it ever since the little kids wouldn't stop singing in 2018.
I knew I wouldn't like Frozen because when I used to be on the bus with Matthew's sisters, they'd intentionally sit behind me and Jason and then sing the songs as loud as they could.
The Emperor's New Groove, bruh.
Hey, I rock with that.
Oh, The Empire's New Groove? Hey.
That movie was fire.
Empire's New Groove?
And the Emperor's New... I love the Emperor. Yeah, it's called the
baseball
Emperor's New
team
Groove.
gets to dancing.
They got Darkwing Duck on here.
I'm definitely gonna watch the Emperor's New School too, bro.
Hey, what about High School Musical 2?
I never watched High School
They
Musical.
probably haven't.
High School Musical 2 is better than 1 in my opinion.
I've actually never
Fantasia
seen a
was
High School Musical movie.
My sister was obsessed with them when we were younger.
I wasn't obsessed,
honestly,
but they were actually pretty good.
As a kid, I just never found a reason to want to watch it. It wasn't my thing.
They have the Lindsay Lohan Freaky Friday movie. That's fire. I actually really like that movie. Garfield movies, those are pretty okay.
Ooh, which one?
Spent on Disney growing up.
A Tale of Two Kitties.
I remember
I'm
that.
sure they have the others.
Is that the one where he gets like kind of lost in the city? Because that's the one I really like.
He runs into the cat that looks just like him in like Europe. And they switch lives. Hocus Pocus was a fire movie. Herbie was okay. I never really got into it.
Herbie, that's the movie about the car, right?
Yeah, they have Home Alone 3. The one without.
Ooh.
The one without Kevin, like with the kid.
Yeah, that movie
that's
was okay.
actually the first Home Alone movie I've seen.
That one is actually
So
okay.
I thought that he was the original kid and Kevin was the replacement.
Ice Age, The Great Egg Skit. That's probably some weird.
I got mixed feelings about the Ice Age movies. I remember them, but I don't know if I like them.
I don't remember if I liked them either. Either?
Didn't like the first one really. I think the second one I liked, and I think I liked the one with the dinosaurs.
I think they made a bunch of them though, like 4.
Yeah, there are at least. There's a lot of them. The Journey to the Center of the Earth was okay when I was younger, but I feel like it probably didn't age well. Lady and the Tramp. That movie also seemed like it was too sad for me to watch, but I actually don't think I've ever watched it. The Little Mermaid.
I've never watched it in full, but
they have all the Lion King movies.
They have what?
They have all the Lion King movies.
I'm trying to see if they have some obscure shit on here.
Some obscure shit.
Hold on.
Hey, the Meet the Robinsons is on this bitch.
Hey, shout out that movie.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
And apparently there's a lot of adult jokes, so it's gonna get better if I watch it now.
Are you talking about Meet the Robinsons?
Yeah.
I watched that movie a couple months ago and it was funny as hell. Like that movie got funnier as I got older.
There's a Mulan too?
Yeah. I don't think I've seen it though.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
I seen Mulan 1.
It's not really that good though. Like it's good if you want to watch it, but compared to Mulan 1.
Oh, they don't have it. Damn.
101 Dalmatians was also another movie that was like kind of sad, so I never watched it. Peter Pan is a pretty good movie. It's on here. They have Pirates of the Caribbean. You know, I've actually wanted to binge watch the Pirates of the Caribbean movies because I hear they're really good. My sister was really into them, but I never really got into them.
They don't have the Legend of Tarzan, bro. That was a classic. Come on.
Pocahontas and Pocahontas 2. Didn't that bitch die in the second one?
I don't think she died, but she definitely died in real life.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, because she got it. Hey, the Proud Family movie, bruh.
Hey, I'm ready for that.
Ratatouille. Hey, I actually wanted to watch Ratatouille a while ago. Never got around.
Ratatouille is pretty good, actually.
Recess all growed up. Or all growed down? Okay. Recess school's out. Recess taking the 5th grade. The Aladdin movies were okay.
I just don't know where to start.
Loki.
I might watch Avengers Endgame. I might fuck around to watch that just because I can.
For free? Well,
right. It's like I've watched it. I've only seen Avengers Endgame once, and I've been wanting to see it again. I just didn't want to rent it.
Well, now you got the chance.
Right.
They got the Simpsons movie on this bitch, and I might watch that shit because I actually really like that movie. I think that movie's
I've never seen the movie, but I really like the show.
The Simpsons movie was really good, but I haven't watched The Simpsons since like 2009. Like I have not had any interest in watching that show in years. But since it's all on here, I might as well check it out.
The Simpsons is one of those things where there are just too many episodes. But other than that, I think it's a pretty funny show.
Yeah, there's like 20 something. There's at least 27 seasons of this shit. I think there's 29 at least actually. They have they have at least two Tarzan movies.
What the hell was that?
They have Tarzan?
The fuck was that?
I looked for it and I couldn't find it. Give me a...
Yeah, here's Tarzan and Tarzan 2.
Let me see. I'm gonna type Tarzan into the thing, because Tarzan had an animated series, and I used to watch it a lot.
I'm going through all movies, A through Z. I'm just looking at the movies right now.
Hey.
God, Tron is such a shitty movie. Both Tron. Hey, they had the movie Underdog.
They got the movies, but not the show.
Hey, do they got the one with The Rock and
I don't love me.
I don't. Hey,
it's about him being a what's it called? His daughter
or whatever.
No, his daughter had like a peanut allergy or some shit, and she almost died.
When he was a football player. I know what you're talking about. I don't remember what the movie's called, but I know what you're talking about.
Me neither. I like that movie.
They have Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Also, I too like that movie, even though I'm pretty sure it's one of those. It's supposed to be partially a chick flick or something like that, but not exactly.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
No. No, I'm talking about the one with The Rock, nigga.
I'm bugging the fuck out. How is that a chick flick?
What movie y'all watch?
I was thinking like you niggas must have seen a different movie.
Hey, y'all remember that show Twitches, nigga?
Exactly. So she
girls are really feeling that bunny nigga, I guess.
Hey, y'all remember that movie Twitches with Tia and Tamara, those twins?
I want to say yes, but I definitely didn't see it. I feel like I saw a Disney ad for it though. You know how like they advertise
I used to
their
watch
movies.
the show with them.
They got the
Mary
Simpsons,
Poppins?
they got Dumbo, they got Captain Marvel, they got 13.
Hey, my niece would love this shit, bruh. Hey,
They got what?
Wizard of Oz.
You thought I wasn't gonna catch that? You thought you was gonna get away with that?
What? I said my niece would love this shit, bro.
No.
You talking to me?
He's talking to me. See, that just shows how under the radar it went.
I wasn't paying attention.
It wasn't very under the radar. I just didn't care.
Well, yeah, because you can't afford anything.
Well, if you didn't care, what did he say?
Yeah, I didn't hear what he said. I'm not gonna lie. What did you say?
Oh no, I was reading off random like shows on the homepage, and I slipped 13 Reasons Why in there, but I kept moving like I didn't say it. And Kevin was the only one who peeped it.
They have that new Jungle Book movie. Wait. Oh, okay. This one isn't actually on here yet, but apparently that movie had some really dark parts in it that parents were actually pretty pissed off about.
Shout out to the Jungle Book.
Dang, big rip.
Like,
wait,
apparently there was some really
the new one
scenes in them. Yeah, the one from like 2016.
Oh, I was thinking more the animated one that looks old as shit.
No, I'm talking about the live action one.
And she always gonna be Hannah Montana.
Big facts. I might actually watch Hannah Montana because I used to watch that shit and like wait for the Uncrustables. Well, Austin, you probably don't, But
I've never fucking heard of the.
I don't think I've heard of this either.
Hey,
no, it's a sandwich, Uncrustables.
my nigga,
I have not.
they got the Adventures of Ichabod.
It's a peanut butter
and-
and peanut butter and jelly
The
that you
ones
put
come
in
the
a.
box? Like
It's
the
it's in
circle
like a
one?
little bag. Yeah, circle one.
Oh, I know what those are.
I used to let them shits defrost while I was watching Hannah Montana, and then go back downstairs every time every time a commercial would come on.
Hey man, that's that nostalgia. I remember after school, man, parents would be in the kitchen cooking dinner. I'd be in the living room
Whipping it up.
watching a new episode of Hannah Montana.
Parents be whipping it up in the kitchen, not being
I
the
was really waiting to watch those episodes when they were new too, bro.
I was really afraid to admit that I was watching Hannah Montana when I was younger because I felt like it was a girl show.
I only watched that show if I didn't have anything else to watch, admittedly. Like, if it was on,
man.
and
I
I
used
did,
to
I
Yeah,
liked
yeah.
Hannah Montana. I'm not gonna lie.
Like I would actually watch the little commercials and be like, damn, I gotta tune in. I gotta tune in next week. Let's see what's going on.
Did anyone here
I'd make
watch
an
Totally
effort to see.
Spies?
I
Yes,
don't think
actually,
so.
I
I
really
don't think I
fucking
did.
Totally Spies.
and the sequel show.
I actually really liked Totally Spies. I remember when they had a. Hey, all right.
They had a
make
new
sure I'm
version
not
where it
late.
was a bunch of little boys. Well, I
Look.
think there was one girl.
Look,
they were
look,
like
guys.
kids. And it was
This
called The Amazing Spies.
every time I bring this up, no one has the faintest clue what the fuck I'm talking about. Please tell me you guys know what Martin Mystery is.
I know what that is. It's a show about the blonde
don't.
nigga with the stupid shirt. With the flames on it or whatever.
I
remember
fucking-
that nigga.
I fucking loved Martin Mystery, and there
That
was a
nigga
crossover
fake-ass
episode.
Scooby-Doo, cuz.
There was a.
He was a fake ass Fred.
I
he
don't
was,
think.
he was a less Chad like Fred. He was his
But-
little brother. I hope that nigga dies.
Goddamn. But that show was fire to me. I really fucking loved that show, and there was a crossover between him and Totally Spies, or the Totally Spies.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I kind of wish the Power Rangers shows I used to watch were on here, but I don't know if I don't think I'd watch Power Rangers.
I
again.
wouldn't. I'm not watching Power Rangers
I
out
think
here,
I
don't
bro.
think I
That's
could-
something
I could-
even nostalgia can't bring me back to. I think
I
we're
don't
good.
think I could ever consciously watch Power Rangers.
But you can
When I was
consciously
younger, I
watch
liked it.
anime. No, I'm kidding.
No. But you can consciously watch JoJo, nigga.
I was gonna say that at first, but I thought it'd be
He was
funnier
gonna
if
say-
it said anime as a whole.
Look, man, Power
As if
Rangers.
anime as a whole, as a genre, is worse than the Power Rangers. That's horrible.
I might actually watch Iron Man Armored Adventures again because I really
I like that show too, bro.
especially that intro, bro. That intro was fire.
Listen, Iron Man Armored Adventures got me more into Iron Man than the movies did, and that's crazy.
No cap.
When I was a kid,
no
at
cap.
least.
I
Not to say I
actually,
don't like the movies, because I love the movies too growing up. But Iron Man Armored Adventures hit different.
I fucked with this show heavy, bro.
And then the cool part was that for like all the different episodes, whenever there was a crazy situation, Tony would have a special type of armor for it. So one time he went into space and he had this black and gold armor. Then he was in the snow area and he had white and gold armor. Like he had one for every occasion, and that was so fire.
Oh man, this show was fucking god tier.
And
bro.
then whenever he was in crazy danger, he would initiate armor lockdown, and it would just completely seal himself in the suit. And I used to be really into stuff like that when I was a kid.
Oh, and then there was that douchebag, the Mandarin. Nigga was trying to
Yeah,
collect
he
the
was just
Infinity
a
Stones and
douchebag in his
rings.
class.
Yeah, he had some
Yeah,
tough looking armor though. That big ass black armor.
Yeah. Hey,
Wait,
that was quite a show, man.
Did anyone else watch that once? I don't even know what this was. Like, I don't know if it was Iron Man, but it was like some dude on a skateboard, and then he became Iron Man, and then he met this girl while skateboarding who literally tried ripping out his like the core that's normally in Iron Man. Like, you know that thing in his chest? Like, she literally took this thing and started ripping it out, and then she killed his parents and shit. And I'm like, what am I watching?
That
Like,
I don't
That's
think
how
I.
I'm familiar with, but I feel like I might know if you gave me more details. Are you
Like-
sure it was Iron Man?
I'm
That's what I'm.
almost positive. I don't know because
it could be
I'm
something
pretty.
completely different, and I might still know what it is.
Cause that's the thing. I'm pretty sure it was Tony Hawk or something like that, but I really
Hawk?
don't.
Was it on Nicktoons?
Maybe I don't.
Was it
I
like
don't
Nigga,
one
you
of
can't
those
say
weird-
maybe to everything in in this topic. How are we supposed to
It might have
know?
been one of those weird event shows that Nicktoons used to have, where it would just be a show based around a certain event in real life, and then it would just kind of fade into obscurity, left for only niggas like me to remember. Like, Skechers actually had a cartoon.
Yes, that I did know.
I remember
I never
that,
watched
and
it.
then niggas would put on some Skechers and turn into superheroes, which in reality, that just...
I remember that. I remember
In
that. I loved
reality,
that
the only
show.
superhero niggas was turning into was the Human Torch, with how they were getting roasted.
They were getting roasted.
There was also an NFL show. You guys might actually remember
Yeah, that one I like
With
the intro
the
to that
little
song, but
black boy.
I like the intro to that show, but I never watched it because I wasn't interested in football.
They had a tech deck show, I think. I remember
That I
one.
don't know about.
They had a bunch of them. Ain't that right, Negan?
God, Matthew, you're like high key right here, bro. There's so much here that I do want to watch, but where to begin?
I think that this is low key worth the bread.
The $6.99.
And it helps that it costs so much less than the others.
Yeah, instead of being like 11 or 12 something a month, it's $6.99
You're
per
paying
month, which
$12 a month for a bunch of shit you won't watch, or you're paying half
Right.
of that for stuff that niggas want to see.
Damn, a lot of it. Hold on. I just peeped something. Don't get your hopes too high, cause I clicked on Lizzie McGuire and it says that feature is currently not available. Hey, what the fuck, bitch? Not now it's available. You hoe ass nigga. Cause at first it said this is not available. Please, you will now be redirected to the what is it, home screen, and then I click it again and now it's available. Fucking slut. Oh, they do have High School Musical and High School Musical too, Kevin. Those are on Disney Channel favorites. Teen Beach Movie? That sounds like garbage.
Oh, that shows a...
Moana was actually pretty okay. Like, I don't think I'd watch it again, but it wasn't bad.
I've never seen that movie.
It's okay. I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't watch it again, but it is not bad. The Parent Trap. If they had the Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan, I'd watch it. I had a really big crush on Lindsay Lohan when I was a kid.
Faggot.
I don't know if actually
Now look where she ended up. She's a fucking
She's a
drug
crack.
addict.
She's a crack whore, but I mean, I could pay.
The way you just kind of slipped in.
They have,
Hey, are you gonna get a Capital One checking account?
bruh. They have
I got
Steamboat Willie. I'm pretty sure that's like the first ever Mickey Mouse cartoon.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
they don't have
1928.
Spider-Man 3.
Oh, bruh. If they had Spider-Mans 1, 2, and 3, bro, I know what I'd be watching right now, bro.
I wouldn't even be mad, only because I already have all of them.
I have 1 and 2,
I
and I
keep
know
it
3
on
is on Hulu.
I keep 1, 2, and it's on Netflix. But I keep 1, 2, and 3 on me. Have you noticed that Spider-Man 3
3's on
keeps
Hulu, too.
hopping? Is it on it now? Like right this second.
I can double check right quick.
Yeah, because
That's where I watched it last time.
Netflix and Hulu. Last time I watched it, it was on Netflix, and then it was gone for like a couple months, and now it's back.
Let me check. Oh man, I remember when they had South Park on Netflix, and then they took it off, and I was pissed. But that's back before, that's back when it was only like, oh God, how many seasons were there? Maybe like 11. All right.
Very disgusting. No, I'm kidding. A lot of these movies, not. I should be more specific. In the section I'm currently at, look lame. I don't want to say as a whole for this application.
You have to add that little hyphen between Spider and Man, right?
Maybe not always, but it helps.
Huh.
Oh no, it is my arch enemy, Spider-Man. No, no.
Not the hype!
The only reason Stan Lee added the hyphen is so niggas don't confuse him with like Superman when reading the word.
Hey, low-key. If you're squinting hard enough, you can kind of see Superman. Ain't that right, Negan?
This nigga, he out here looking for confirmation from his dog. Ain't that right, Negan? Like Negan's about to say, yeah, cuz.
Hey, nigga, that me up, cuz.
Right. Negan, I hear you. Got
Alright,
it,
maybe next
nigga.
time, then.
Oh, man.
Come
Damn.
on now, nigga.
Hey, that kind of nigga. Hey, this kind of nigga mad tight, son. It's not on here no more.
See, I told you, it just jumps between
This is
streams.
faggy. They got a bit of complaint with me. They got Dragon Ball on this bitch still.
I don't even think it's the version worth watching. I think it's subbed only or some shit.
Let me see.
And I say this because if it were in English, I would have watched it already.
Yeah, it's sub only.
Yeah.
God, I can only imagine how
Is there
weird
a
that
problem
was.
with sub, nigga?
Yes, nigga. Well, this is
I like watch.
Hey,
I
shut your
prefer
weeby ass up.
I prefer watching dub solely because I can do other things while listening to it and not have to look at the screen every second.
For me,
I
it
guess that's
depends.
fair.
For the emotional scenes, though, I'm not gonna lie, the sub hits a little harder because we've talked about this before. Often.
They can
Voice actors
convey.
are definitely more into it
Yeah.
than Japanese. Them
They
niggas
put
acting
their-
like they're actually being held at gunpoint
Hey,
while
bro,
they're in the booth.
them Japanese directors don't play, bro.
Yeah, the
They'll
way
hold your
that,
puppy
especially
at
when,
gunpoint.
Right.
Oh wait, no, they eat them shits.
espe-
They'll hold your child at
That's-
gunpoint.
especially
Right.
when it comes to like really like over the top characters, the ones that are like always yelling and shit. They can always portray them so much better than in English. Because in English it's like, oh my god, please don't do that. In Japanese, oh my god, please don't do that.
Right, like they sound
Right.
so serious. Like if you watch the Deku versus Muscular fight in Japanese, Deku really sounds like a nigga that's about to die.
They put that energy in there, bro.
Right, like Deku is really shrieking.
In Japanese,
Like,
they keep that same energy, bro. Like respect.
And then that nigga got clapped by a muscle head.
That nigga Muscular was a weird ass nigga too, bro. That nigga just
I
look.
don't know what was up with that dude, man. That nigga tweaking, man.
That nigga off the roids. He's trying to compensate.
Ain't that right, nigga? Yeah.
You know it, cuz.
You know I'm living like I should get on GTA. I gotta continue. I gotta continue to stack paper. Do you think Riley will continue to stack more paper?
If only you
Yes.
could sell harder drugs than weed in GTA. Like, imagine you could just,
You can sell coke and meth in GTA.
bro. Imagine you could just walk up to a street corner and that gives you the option to sell crack.
It's like
just
press
po-
right when people walk past you to offer them crack.
Right, you just post up right next to like a convenience store or some shit, and right, press right to offer drugs.
Nah, but
And
you can
okay.
sell coke and meth in GTA if you want to.
Occasionally, a cop will come, an undercover
it
cop
blue?
will come by and you'll get stars.
Unless you kill them immediately.
Right, if you try to sell it to them. That'd be wild. Bro, they gotta integrate that shit, bro.
I'm kind of
That'd be
surprised they haven't thought of something like this already.
Right?
They probably have and just decided it wasn't worth the trouble, maybe. I don't know.
Then
but
again, that
seems
would
like an
be-
obvious idea.
That'd be a lot of shit they'd have to add in. Well, no, they, like I said, just put it next to like every one of those like stores you can rob. Just walk up like, put an input next to that shit and then just start selling drugs to niggas.
Hold left to post up.
Post up on the block.
I can picture him doing it too. Press left to post up. You press left, you just see that nigga kick his foot back on the wall and cross his arms.
Put his hands in his pockets.
Right, post up.
And then when people walk past you, press triangle to sell crack. Like,
Hey.
press square to sell the meth.
Bro, you see press triangle to sell him crack and you just see him nod his head at him like trying to get their attention. Pull his hand out his pocket like, hey, what's up?
And depending on what part of the city you're at, people will just ignore you and start walking faster.
Also, like, what is it? You press circle to, to sell heroin. You see, meth would be best sold in or over by like Stab City or Murder City, whatever the fuck it was called.
Nigga, what's
That-
up with you, man?
That place Trevor killed all those that biker gang. I think it was actually called Stab City too.
It's all fun and games till a nigga do philately. Knuckle.
It's all fun and games till a nigga. Actually, I don't think I could have worded that right. regardless. I was gonna make a joke about autofellatio, but it didn't work out.
Now I know what your problem is.
I guess you could say that you kind of fucked yourself.
That's not autofellatio, you asshole.
No, the joke is that you messed up your joke and you technically fucked yourself, but you decided to be.
Because guess what? That's not how the joke was supposed to be interpreted, faggot.
Yeah, go back to doing philately, loser.
Shut the fuck up.
This nigga.
This nigga, look at me, I'm off. Did I suck dick? I do.
Oh, hey, Obina, your signal's being interrupted. I think it's because your fat ass head. Shut the fuck up.
I think I agree.
Look at me, I'm off, and all I can do is hop off of Matthew's insults. Obina,
Speaking of my insults, Obina, I feel like your
waiting
forehead
for it.
casts a shadow over your eyes.
He called you a Neanderthal.
Hold up, wait.
That's wild. Oh, you're wildin', bro.
Ain't that right, Negan?
As Matthew looks for more confirmation from his dog.
Negan was across the room, so I just smiled and pointed at her when I said that.
Ain't that right, nigga? What it do?
What it do, what it do, what it do?
Just imagine Charlemagne saying that instead of yo 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 yo. What it do? 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 What it
This
do?
is Charlemagne the God, DJ, Envy, and Angelie, and we are the Breakfast Club.
Hey,
Oh,
Austin, are we getting back on Opix?
Obina be jacking off men for tea.
For tea? What is he, British?
This is sweet. Also, Tom Holland looks a lot less friendly when he's bald.
Yeah, right? He looks like a
Bro.
skinhead.
That
I
nigga
looked at
scares
his
me.
Instagram story yesterday, and he was saying typical, just regular Tom Holland fit, but it looked a lot more threatening because he was bald and sitting in the dark.
He looks like he has a switchblade in his back pocket.
He looks like a 1930s mobster.
Bro, he looks like someone who becomes a skinhead when they go to jail. He looks like he has a swastika tattoo somewhere on his body. It's on his torso specifically.
Like, Tom Holland looks so evil now.
He looks very menacing. Like he's definitely with the shits.
I sold one of my motorcycles for 96,000, and I need about $1 million. I still need like $1 million more. And I'm not trying to buy that cash pack, but god damn it, I'm not above it.
Man, those cash packs, they cost way too much for way too little. Like that shit doesn't get you anywhere in GTA, bro.
It's like I want to buy the cash pack now and get the oppressor, but I know that once I buy that oppressor, it's back to being broke. I gotta think of a plan.
My current plan is simply just make as much money as I can with my business, and then sit on that money without ever using it.
Hey, bro, that's me in real life.
I'm flipping the bird, bird is the word. I'm flipping the bird, bird is the word.
I'm trying to make
I'm
as
on
much money as I
GTA
can
right
without ever
now.
using it.
I'm on GTA right now, focusing on getting the cheddar, the cheddar, man.
Well, I can't really get off Rocket League, so.
I remember
got
back in the
deadlocked
day
in
when I
this
used
game.
to do money glitches all the time because they worked. Nowadays, you have the same like 20 fucking assholes on YouTube uploading their new and improved money glitch that doesn't actually work, just kind of wastes your time, and then they start screaming at you.
It's a money
like
glitch
and
that
sub.
gives them ad revenue. That's the money.
They're like,
Hey, do you check the comments to see if it works?
That's the thing. When you check the comments, it's literally just full of dick suckers who don't even actually try it. They just start commenting good shit like, man, I'm glad this worked. And then people comment under them, no, it didn't work. Shut the fuck up. But then they get drowned out by all the comments that are like, give me a modded PSN account, bro.
There were some people. There was a message board you could find actually, where I remember I've been on there once. This was a couple of years ago, to where it was just people live would be like, "Hey, we're in a modded lobby right now, blah blah blah." Send a message with your PSN name and we'll invite you. And niggas were really living like that.
Yeah, I
I
know.
never actually did this, but I wanted to.
And people are still doing that, but here's the problem. You see, there's a lot more ad revenue in not actually inviting those people. Just constantly doing streams where you're offering to invite them so everyone joins, subscribes, and donates.
This is completely irrelevant to anyone but me, but apparently,
I care,
X's new
Austin.
album is dropping soon.
I lied.
Who?
You get it, Matthew.
No, who? Like, I really didn't hear you.
Oh, X's new album is dropping soon.
I'm not listening to that bullshit.
I really went from
Not
I
even
care,
because
Austin.
it's
It's not
extra
irrelevant
stuff.
to me. But never
Not
mind.
even
I don't
because
care.
it's extra ones, but because I know it's gonna be even worse than the last one. Next thing you know, niggas is gonna start getting people to do X impressions and make an album out of it. That's
God.
so fucked up, God.
Let's make it happen. This money glitch right here will get you billions, alright?
Can you hear that? This money glitch will get you billions. It doesn't work.
If your mom thinks you're a loser because you don't have GTA 5 money, good. This video's for you. If your crush doesn't text you back because she likes somebody else with GTA 5, Gary, single person rich.
This
I'm
nigga's
also
a
gonna claim
douchebag.
that I'm gonna show you how to do this glitch. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go all the way down to Warstock, alright? You're gonna go all the way down to Sort of Price. Once you go to Sort of Price, you're gonna go all the way down to the journey. The journey is 15,000, alright? The only bad thing with this glitch, if, like I said, if you can't be a CEO, then the best thing for you to do is get the journeys. Might take you a long time to drive it, but it'll get the job done, alright? Alright, so now with the
Alright, so.
you're gonna park it just like that, right? And then now what
Alright.
you're gonna do is you're gonna get a car that you can put inside your garage, right? So as you can see, I
I
found
hate
a
how he
car
keeps
that I
saying
can
right.
put inside my garage. We're gonna go ahead and do that right about now.
I feel like this is a
And
troll
we're
video
gonna
just
go
by his
straight
tone
to the
alone.
garage. So like I said, best thing for you to do
That's
is
the
get
thing.
any
Do you wanna know who the
10
best? See, there was this dude
garage
who
in
did
Los
money glitches
Santos,
back in
right?
the day, and he
So
was
what
great.
you're gonna do is
Like, he only uploaded working
before,
stuff.
like I said,
And
10
here's the
garage,
thing.
right? So
You didn't have to watch the
any
video.
garages
He put
around this
everything in the
area that I'm in
description
right
so you
now,
could do it step by step.
okay, or you go to the
That's
airport,
fire.
which
Shout
is
out that
like
nigga,
our
man.
garage
Niggas
also.
don't do that anymore because they want you to
You
watch
get a
the
lot of people's
whole
like, alright,
fucking
let me tell you
video.
something about
Some of these
Rockstar,
people post the
right?
glitches and then it's a
Rockstar,
black screen for
most time
5
with
minutes
like
because they want to hit 10.
glitch comes to glitching the Monica back in Smack.
What the hell is that?
An ad.
Eggs, right?
Oh yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know,
have to
but I
worry
use
about those.
oil to make eggs, right? I just noticed that you can make butter.
This nigga takes way too long to talk. I can't do it. God, he talks so slow and doesn't say anything.
Nothing worthwhile.
This
You know,
one is
it's really
live.
simple, so if you're not that tech savvy, this glitch should go over.
These niggas sound like geeks. Money glitches. All their thumbnails look the same. They look like Vanoss Gaming thumbnails.
God, I remember when I used to watch Vanoss Gaming, bro.
Bro, I
too.
still watch him. He's cool.
I mean, I'm not saying he's not,
Nah.
but
I got no
I
issue
haven't-
with the dude. I just have no interest in his content either.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I've completely lost interest in watching Vanoss.
I used to watch him. What I used to watch.
I don't
him do?
really.
I think it was CS:GO with a large team.
I stopped caring about gaming YouTube a while ago. So
Right, for me it was a couple years ago.
yeah, I kind of just grew up.
No,
So,
I watch fighting game YouTubers. That's about it as far as gaming.
Yeah, I don't
goes.
watch YouTube for Well, I watch it for top. I don't think I
I
actually.
won't say that. I watch YouTube as my primary source of entertainment.
No, same. I was talking about gaming YouTube,
Oh.
but most of it is competitive. That's most of what
Yeah.
I watch.
I'll watch fighting game videos if I'm trying to learn something or watch other people fight. You know, I'll watch that type of stuff.
Like I watch PUBG a lot, and I don't own the game. However,
Or I'll watch
it looks like a
gameplay
lot
for
of
a
fun.
game I plan on getting.
Bro,
This was 19
second
minutes ago.
PUBG gets on, bro.
This is not mod. This guy can eat a dick.
Second PUBG decides, hey, we gonna be a real nigga and, you know, be free for a while. I'm copping it.
How much is it?
I think it's 20.
Then why don't you just waste all your investment money on it? Like,
Because
just buy the game multiple times.
If you guys bought PUBG, I would too.
I don't
It's a
think
lot
I
of-
will.
it's-
I think I said that before, but
yeah, the game is really like a lot of long range shooting and like rotations, I guess. I don't know. It's not that close quarters of a game, like at all. At least at the highest level. Maybe I could be wrong. Cause I don't watch, you know, lower level players. I only watch.
Yeah, I don't have the patience to be doing these money glitches or to be watching these videos, Obina. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's and I didn't ask you to. I don't know why you're telling
No,
me.
I know
sorry.
you didn't. But I mean, just you were the main person I was talking to about money glitches.
The biggest problem with a lot of the money glitches is that
Damn.
it's like this. You'd think that it's understandable that money glitches evolve with the time, so obviously there's going to be newer ways to do them, but you'll never convince me that if a glitch is simple, it doesn't work, and if a glitch is complicated, it doesn't work, but you simply invested more time into it.
I just found a picture that says, I want a series where rappers explain their bars to their moms, and that would be amazing. That'd be fucking hilarious.
I probably wouldn't watch it.
I
to be
would,
honest.
because
I have
that
very
would be...
little interest in that kind of stuff anyway.
Just imagine these niggas talking about fucking bitches right like to their moms. And their mom just looking at them dumbfounded like,
I put that crack in my
"You said
crack.
that?" Right. Hey, for example.
I'll take your
remember when
bitch
Young
and I'll
Thug
rape
said-
her.
Remember when Young Thug said, "She's sucking my dick. I'm hot in the closet."
Oh yeah, that's
Like,
when you
bro.
came home.
Right.
How you think his
Yo,
mom reacted
what?
when he said, I took your bitch and I rape her?
God. Living life like a beginning.
I'm on the top of the mountain, puffing on cloud, and niggas still beginning.
Right?
And then the mom is just like,
What the
Fuck did you just say?
excuse me.
And people like
Right,
this?
excuse me? Speak up, Sonny, like shit. This says y'all wanted this cuddle weather, now look at you, lonely and ashy.
Yeah, it couldn't be me. I could not be lonely, bro. Never me.
Lonely and ashy. The fact that you said ashy is what got me.
I'm trying to get this
Ashy
money.
ass
You guys
elbow
wanna get
with
on
no one.
GTA?
Hey, I'm stuck on the qual.
Everyone can do this new GTA 5 solo money glitch, Tenzin Gamer HD. He has 94,000 subscribers.
These videos weren't so long. You know what I mean?
10 minutes and 3 seconds.
All of these videos are over 10 minutes. I wish they were just straightforward and actually... I feel like I'm getting finessed for views every time.
Probably. That's probably exactly what it is.
And I don't want to resort to buying a cash pack. You know?
I think I bought one once, and I don't ever plan on doing it again.
Looking like I might, because Kylo was supposed to do a heist and he's flaking on me, cuz.
I don't think I'm gonna get on GTA
Flaking on you
right
like
now,
niggas'
Goofy,
lips
if
in
you
this
guys-
weather.
You guys are more than welcome to. I actually don't really feel like playing anything right now.
Well, I'm locked on to Rocket League, so I can't do much.
You guys know that picture of Mike Wazowski with two eyes looking at the camera?
Yeah, saying okay.
Yeah, it's a picture of that. This says, 8-year-old me changing the language of the game as a joke, but not being able to turn it back because I don't understand
Hey,
the
I've done
changed
that before.
language. It's just that nigga staring at the camera. That's funny. Scum. One Piece characters are some of the ugliest anime characters I've ever fucking seen. Their
I don't
body
know any-
proportions are so fucking gross.
I'm gonna need you to calm yourself down right there.
Okay, this nigga watches One Piece too.
Flipping up my anime glasses all anime style.
Hey Kev, this is your party, right?
Geeky and glam.
I'm not geeky. I just worship my queens.
Goddamn right, it is my party.
You got it, Obina. You got it.
Nigga be watching. You watch Fairy Tail too, huh?
Oh shit, yeah. Today is the 1 year anniversary of Stan Lee's death, bro.
Really?
Yeah. Doesn't feel
Already?
like it's
Damn,
been a
it's
year,
so
does
Are you
it?
short.
serious?
Damn.
Yeah.
It feels like
Yeah.
it's been like 9 months since then.
It's about to be over in 5 minutes. It's about to be a year in
Hey,
the thing.
that's crazy. I was
Hey, bro,
watching a
go
Stan Lee
queue up one
video
of the
earlier.
Avengers, bro.
I was watching this long ass Stan Lee video where he was shitting on. Well, I mean, you don't know who these people are, but Todd McFarlane and Rob Liefeld, they're pretty prominent comic book maker people, and Stan Lee was just shitting on them for 20 minutes. Like, passive aggressively shitting on them. He was basically saying these niggas can't draw and they're not creative. It was actually really funny. Oh god, no! I heard an explosion in the distance, and that's when I went to check to see if an oppressor was following me. Damn, should I just rob every gas station in the game?
Bro, you're only gonna get maybe 1,000 out of that. Maybe. If you're lucky.
Everyone in the game, there's 22 in the game, and you get about 1,300 each time. So, do the math.
No. You should
I'll
have
do it
known
for
that I
you.
wouldn't.
Damn it, this phone doesn't seem to have a calculator.
When the weird girl in your bus walks past you and you get a whiff of literally every sea creature to exist.
Oh no, come on.
It's a nigga coughing on the ground.
You get about $28,000 if you hit every single gas station.
And think
Really?
about the time and effort that would take as
Yeah.
opposed to what I'd be getting out
You
of
could
it.
really get that out of one mission.
Hey, it says don't eat the Popeyes chicken sandwich. It's a setup. I know because this lady right here ain't say shit about the sandwich yet, and it's that one black lady who always has the Popeyes commercials.
Hey, you ain't lying, bro. She be talking about her chicken like it's the best shit ever. She ain't make that. She definitely didn't make that. My chicken is bona fide, the best thing ever. Like, bro, come on. She definitely should have
Shut up,
said something by now.
Hey, auntie.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, I ain't gonna say you wrong.
You've taken it too far, and you know this.
I ain't gonna say you wrong.
Hey, auntie. That nigga Killmonger really pulled up. Not Killmonger.
Are you talking
Was
about Metro Boomin?
Yes. The nigga really rolled up. Hey, auntie.
Oh, you talking about Nick Cannon?
That nigga.
Oh, no. Hey, give him a little more respect, bro.
Oh, man, that's too far, even though that nigga got acne everywhere except
Bro,
his
why
face.
they all look the same, bro. It's scary.
Herpes. Body herpes.
That's
That nigga got
Metro
elbow
Boomin
boils
plus
all
Young
over
Boy
his
went
body.
off, huh?
Oh, nah.
That nigga's body looked like the shaft of NBA Youngboy's
You're wild, bro.
Get it, cause it's fucked up! Say the last goodbye.
Scum. Slay off.
I've sang the anthem of the angels. This is where it got
This world shall end in fire, and a new one shall be born from its ashes.
Yo, well, guess what, Ozai? You're still poor. You still
I
live in the
got
hood just
more
like everyone
money
else.
than the Earth Kingdom has niggas.
The
Fuck
Earth
you.
Kingdom got rocks, you heard me?
Right. Remember that episode where that giant, the Fire Nation tried to use that giant ass fucking drill to go through the walls of Ba Sing Se?
I'd only get 20,000 from selling this bike. This keeps getting worse. But yes, I remember that episode.
That episode was fire, especially because
You
Aang
get
and
about that from like one mission,
There
dog.
aren't a lot of episodes in that show that weren't fire. Although I can think of like one or two that I didn't like.
You'd actually have to give me a minute or two to think about.
The one that comes to mind is that one episode with the tunnels and Aang was trying to escort those two groups of people or whatever.
And you're talking about the one with the canyon.
Yeah, I didn't like that episode.
That's fair enough. That is fair enough.
Sing the anthem of the angels.
Remember that episode or that series of episodes where Aang lost Appa? That shit hurt.
Yeah, that was sad.
That shit hurt it. Hey
hard.
man, those sand fuck niggas, fucking sand monkeys stole Appa, bro.
Those Arabs.
Right? Fucking assholes kidnapped Appa, put him in a fucking.
They were
circus.
probably fucking him because they thought he was a goat.
Scum.
I think Appa's a bit too big to fuck.
You bet they
I
won't
was-
try though?
Those niggas really had a nigga mad when I saw what they were doing to Appa, though, bro.
What do you mean this video is too hot to modify? I'm not trying to modify it, I want to sell it.
Yeah,
This isn't fair. None of this is fair.
How could you do this to me?
You guys couldn't see what I did. Basically, when I said none of this is fair, I took that car that I stole and drove straight into a gas station and dove out.
You kid. I forgot the word. No, my phone, please.
And say the last goodbye.
Man, I'm glad. I'm so glad I don't have to go to work tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
Or well, today or Thursday. Or
I
not
don't have
Thursday.
to go to work tomorrow. I don't have to go to work until
Thursday.
Friday. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the next day I work as well. Then I have off Saturday.
Hey, twinsies.
And I get paid this Thursday. Let's fucking get it, bro.
Hey, twinsies.
On Obina's life, I'm getting off the furry porn tonight.
What?
That's wild. The way Obina came in, what? He sounded genuinely concerned. And I don't know if it's because of what you said or it's for his safety.
Yes.
Oh, that was fucking fantastic. Holy shit, that felt amazing.
And say the last goodbye.
I cracked my neck 3 times in quick succession. Like, that felt
Austin
awesome.
died.
I remember one time in
That's some shit
Japanese
that would
class,
kill you.
I was cracking my neck, and Mateo was sitting right next to me. So Mateo grabbed, like, you know how people will crack their neck with their hands, right? Like, he did a... You're not supposed to use your hands when you crack your neck because you can actually break your neck by doing that. But Mateo, I guess, didn't know that or whatever. So Mateo just really quickly twisted his neck, and I heard like 3 pops, really loud pops, and I swear to God, for a split second, I thought he broke his own neck.
I don't do it fast.
Because he just jerked his head to the side, and I heard like,
That's
but like
fucking wild.
really loud, and
When
I was
use
like,
when I use my arms, it's usually because there's like you can kind of feel it, but it won't crack.
if it
Yeah.
won't crack, I don't try to force it like that because I don't want to hurt myself.
I do. No, I'm kidding.
Because you fuck up a vertebrae in your neck, you'll never walk again. You gotta remember that shit, bro. That's
how
why.
traumatizing it would have been if Mateo actually did kill himself.
Yeah, you'd
like
be
that.
fucked. Everybody in that class would be fucked up.
right in front of you, like, what happened to Mateo? He killed himself.
That was back in 11th grade, bro, and that shit caught me so lacking, bro. He just went I was like, like, bro, my eyes got wide right quick too, and that nigga was like, after he turned his
feeling in the pit of your stomach.
right,
Like,
after
whoa!
right, after he turned his head back, he started talking to me. I was like, okay, he's not dead. That's we're on the right track here.
We alive, we alive. Good shit.
The only reason you were so shook is subconsciously you thought that Mateo would be the type of nigga to kill himself like that.
Hey,
If
now,
anybody was gonna do it.
hey, look, you're not. I can't say you're
If anybody
wrong,
was
friend.
gonna accidentally just off themselves.
Break their neck, yeah. Shout out.
Bold of you to assume it's an accident.
This man's been attempting suicide ever since he started.
Free my nigga D, he caught a body.
Hey Matthew, where are you?
In my house.
Can you leave your house?
Signed a deal
Hey,
with
that-
the white man.
I ain't going outside today.
Trying to hide from the cameras.
No, because
I
I
ain't
was
going
using my
outside
TV
today.
to try and watch you, but it says I can't watch you, so that's why I was like, oh damn it, I mean I can't
Wait,
see
why
you.
not? I'm outside. I'm on the beach killing people.
Are you sure?
Try
I
it
forgot
now.
you can just watch niggas. I completely
closed out my
forgot.
organization. Is it letting you know?
Give me a... Do I have to filter to the channel again?
You probably do. But I completely forgot you can just watch niggas in GTA.
I like to put the little news filter on while I'm doing it, so it looks like I'm watching people commit crimes.
Especially
That's
when they're
really funny.
gunning down police officers.
If someone wants to open a share play, I'll watch whatever you're doing.
No, it still says I can't watch you, Matthew.
Damn. Well, I
good?
guess it's for the best, because you don't want to see what's about to happen to this guy. Or him.
Oh man, I'm running to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I'm actually taking my dog out real quick. You heard me? And when I get back, I'll continue bullshitting.
Hey, what time
And
is
that
it?
right me again.
Hey, it's 12:06.
I hate you. What's your ugly?
Now you can get my coat.
Hmm?
Okay.
Somebody's in my game named Kurama's Girl. Now I'm not sure if that's Naruto or Yu Yu Hakusho.
It's. I don't actually know.
Say the last goodbye. I'm back. Also, I just thought about the fact that in Dragon Ball Z, due to the locations and everything, at least from what we've seen, travel is pretty much impossible if you're a normal human. Dragon Ball, the world of Dragon Ball is more barren wasteland than civilization, and all the cities are absurdly far from each other.
You have to be making pilgrimages.
What the fuck is up, you buttercup? Now, what are we talking about? So,
They got Yamcha delivering groceries and shit. That's all he's
oh, we
good
talking about
for.
Death Stranding?
Yamcha?
I know the joke I made. Plus, you're pretty much
Well,
just
yeah,
a...
I mean, I guess I get it was a joke. I just don't see the part where it was funny. Faggot, loser. For some reason, loser felt like the more hurtful word. Loser feels more hateful than faggot.
Maybe it's because we've become so desensitized to the term faggot. Meanwhile, loser hasn't been a derogatory term used in, what, like 10 years by this point?
Well, not people still say loser, probably.
Yeah, but when was the last time you actually heard someone use the term loser as an insult?
I don't know, it depends on the context.
Hey, shut the
I
fuck
think.
up. You're a loser.
Nah,
Not like that, but it's like,
yeah.
imagine a very angry parents talking to their 23-year-old man-child son. You're a loser!
No, but I mean, when was the last time you heard somebody be referred to as a loser and like actually mean it in like an offensive way?
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Loser!
You'll never be anything! Loser!
You were born to fail!
We should have had an abortion. Hey,
I told your mother we should have paid the $300 to get rid of you. I was prepared to get a loan from the most dangerous gangster in town just to get rid of you.
if I had just paid $300, I wouldn't have had to pay the last $300,000 to raise you.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
It wasn't worth it.
I stole a car and now I got a bounty.
Imagine if someone called their kid. Imagine someone walking up to their kid and just calling them scum. Scum. Like, bro, just imagine walking past your kid who's playing on like the floor. Just scum.
You gotta
I will do that.
I don't think I could do that to my kids.
I would do it
could
as
talk-
they don't know what as they don't understand what the word means, just so it
Like,
doesn't hurt.
If I do it, I'm gonna make sure it's definitely not audible. Cause I don't want to be that. I know it'd be a joke, but I don't want to say that to my kids unless they're like an adult. Like if I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna be like scum, which makes it arguably worse. Cause
I'm a scum-sucking bastard.
hey man, I'm a bastard and I plan on my child being the same. My sister's a bastard too. So is my brother.
Or
Actually-
your sister be a bastress.
Is that an
The
actual term?
fuck is that?
No, it's not, but it's on kind of.
Who the fuck is laughing?
It's,
I don't know.
it's on my end.
Oh.
That car I stole is gone.
But that bounty isn't.
Imagine you steal a car in GTA and someone else steals the same car from you. Which I'm sure has happened before, but that sounds really funny.
Hey, the Speedster 333 left. What'd you leave for, bitch?
Now I'm trying a money glitch.
Tell me if it works, and then I'll try the same. We can chase the dark together, Rubina. If you go, then so will I.
If you think about it, darkness moves just as fast as light. If not faster.
That kind of reminds me of the DC comic Dark Knights of Metal. It was the most
Oh!
edgy.
I know what you're
It
talking about.
It was the most edgy, stupid thing I had ever read.
I don't
and
think
it's
it was
basically-
stupid.
and it
I
was
told
literally
Matthew about it, and I think it sounds
Edgy
fire.
and stupid. I like the
yes.
sound of that.
That's the thing. A basic summary of Dark Knights of Metal is imagine a bunch of bad alternate realities where Batman made some stupid decision that turned him into a supervillain.
Okay, look.
And seriously, like, and
Granted,
there was one where Batman was a woman, right? And
Hold up.
literally just didn't trust Aquaman, so she kept assassinating Aquaman's forces until she started a war that she couldn't stop. So she fused herself with one of Aquaman's forces and then killed Aquaman.
Hey, look.
Why are we
I
mad at
give-
him for killing Aquaman?
Look, hey, look, I'll give it to you. Some of those characters were kind of lame. Like, the Green Lantern Batman fusion was kind of lame. Like, the female one that looks like a pirate,
What about the
was
Bruce
pretty
man
lame.
who chuckles? What about him?
that Batman who laughs is actually kind of wild.
The Bruce man.
I think the Devastator, the Batman who laughs, and whichever one
that's the
was in
thing.
love with Wonder
Can you
Woman was cool.
imagine? You know how Batman
the Red
Beyond
Death.
You know how Batman Beyond kind of looks like he has black skin.
Yes.
What if he was wearing a Bruce Wayne mask? So it just looked like it was a person mask, and the cowl was just a gaping open mouth. And then you see Batman Beyond under it. Like
No, but
where
that's-
Bruce Wayne was the cowl. Imagine how disgusting and creepy that would be. But how fitting on a symbolism level, on
Like,
a symbologist level.
I'll give it to you, Obina. Some of the characters' backgrounds were stupid, but I think the concept is still really cool.
No, but that was okay. So here was my problem. Basically, they all came out peddling this crap about how, oh yeah, our universes were doomed to fail. I'm like, okay, your universes were doomed to fail. That's sad and all, but you all made these extreme. Like, there was only one Batman who was justified in what he did, and that was the Devastator. Because Superman literally went rogue and literally just started killing people for the fuck of it. He turned himself into fucking Doomsday to kill Superman. He was the only one that had the right to do what he did.
But let's not forget he also
no.
infected everyone within range and made them into some weird fusion between human and whatever Doomsday is.
But what I'm saying, here's the problem.
He arguably caused just as much damage as Superman would have, so I don't think he
that's-
has a very good point. Like, I think your argument kind of just fell apart with him.
No,
But I'll hear you out. But
Hear me out.
let me hear it. Let me-
'Cause I'm not justifying what he did after. I'm justifying why he essentially had to turn into a bad guy. Because he is the only one who was more or less justified. Because Superman went rogue and just started killing people. Like, and that's the other thing, right? That's the other thing. Superman goes rogue. So then Batman has to fight him because the rest of the Justice League is dead. Superman kills them all like they were nothing. But in every other dimension, it's something stupid, like Batman who laughs, even he has no right. Oh man, I've been infected by the Joker. What am I gonna do? It's taking over. I guess I'm the Joker.
Well,
now it's time to kill the Bat family. Time to
yeah.
kill the Justice League. But here's the thing, right? In one of the latest comics that came out like 2-3 months ago, Joker ran into the Batcave, shot himself in the heart to infect Batman with the Joker virus to turn him into another Batman who laughs, and Batman found the cure.
You have to remember, though, that all of these all the universes in that because they're in the Dark Universe, okay?
Dark multiverse.
Dark Multiverse. I apologize. In the Dark Multiverse, it's every nightmare someone has ever had exists or humanity has ever had exists in the Dark Multiverse. So it's all literally just every negative thing you can think of. So every scenario in the Dark Multiverse is something that someone has feared at one point or another and has happened. So they're pretty much all Batman's fears, more or less, coming together. And each one of them also represents...
I'm in a session with 6 people.
I'm
about to deliver something.
At one point, I read each main one or something like that represents a specific, I guess a very specific fear. Like, what is it? I know Devastator represents the loss of hope. Batman's loss of hope. The Batman who laughs is Batman's fear of turning evil or something along those lines.
I think it's loss of sanity or something like that.
Perhaps. Like, if you still had all it... it might have been morals. I don't know. It's one of those. But yeah, each one of those. While to us it wouldn't exactly be, they wouldn't be justified exactly. They're not intentionally. They weren't exactly made to be justified. They're all just nightmares. They aren't. They're false realities, more or less. Where our Batman found the cure to this disease, and the one he dreamt of or someone else dreamt of, he didn't. Like these are basically just what if scenarios come to life.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I feel like there should be no reality where things escalate to this point. Like for instance,
That's the
Batman made.
problem, though. You're thinking too much into it. They're nightmares. They're irrational. Do you
Dang,
ever
the
have
other
rational
players kicked me
nightmares?
from the session.
That sucks. I didn't know you
I
could
didn't
do that.
even do anything.
But they're not. These aren't rational decisions. You don't often have rational dreams, do you? Something you can explain. They're they're not meant to be rational. They just are. I think you might just be looking a little too deep into it. I'm not saying that's a problem,
I'm
but
gonna talk my shit till I die, so just do it.
Maybe I am looking a bit too deep into it. But something else that struck me as weird was that when the multiverse was falling into the dark multiverse, I
Rondo,
couldn't help.
I'm sorry.
I, it's okay. I couldn't help but notice how every single person who was from the dark multiverse kept peddling the same line, like the whole "all roads lead to darkness." And I'm just thinking to myself, well, that can't be true, because Barbados isn't even supposed to be here. So under normal circumstances, you should all be dead, and everyone else should be chilling.
well, you got to remember their universes were falling apart. They would have been dead if Barbados didn't collect them before their universes died. So
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I always found it so weird how they'd always go like, "All roads lead to darkness." Well, yeah, your roads lead to darkness.
exactly, and each one of those roads is represented by some fear of Batman. So every alternate road he could think of in in any of those scenarios would have led to it falling apart like that.
Also, there was also this thing called Tales of the Dark Multiverse and stuff like that.
That one I don't think I've heard of.
Yeah, there's one where Lois Lane becomes. I was about to say the Terminator, but that's the wrong thing. Like, what's that entity that will literally just jet in from nowhere if Superman dies to bring him back to life?
The Spectre?
No, like the one thing that thing from Krypton, like that will like throw Superman into the sun if he dies.
I have no idea. I know in the Superman 1,000,000 comics, that's what happened or something. No, wait, no, he just got tired of living with humanity. I actually don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name is either, but all I know is that basically what happens is Superman dies, everyone mourns his death, Lois Lane gets angry because all the people who really cared about Superman didn't really get to go to the funeral and the Justice League was there, and they didn't even help Superman before he died. This nigga just got his shit rocked and died. Blah blah blah. She's all sad about it, and then I'm gonna keep calling him the Terminator for now. Terminator comes in, he's like, "No, I was too late to save Kal-El, damn it." And then she's like, "Well, you can give me the power you were gonna use to save him since you can't use it anymore." And he's like, "Well, sure, yeah."
That's
And
stupid.
then basically he gives it to her, and then when she has it, she decides to start, fixing things.
Oh
Like
god, letting a
at first,
woman fix things.
yeah. So at first she goes around beating up criminals, and then decides that it's not enough, and that in actuality, everyone is just playing this silly game where they just put criminals back in jail,
Aight,
knowing full
fuckers, I'm
well
about to
that
go to
they can
bed.
escape. See
And
ya, man.
nobody
Later,
joined, but
Kevin.
if anybody was to come back later, hope you enjoy Kev, Matt, and Marv featuring the Bean. I'll see you guys later.